What's going on, brother?
What's good? What's good, my G?
Chilling, chilling, chilling. All right, so today we're gonna be talking to him a little bit while we play a little one-on-one. Hopefully, he don't wash me too bad.
Nah, man. Nah, man. You'll be alright. Let me see. We gotta find our chord though. But let me see what we're on.
So, what do you consider yourself? Like, what
Uh,
would be your
uh,
official title?
content creator, man. Content creator.
Content creator.
Yeah, happen to be 2K on that channel, on my main channel. But I have a stream as well, and I have a next channel as well where I do reactions and stuff as well. You know what I'm saying? So content creator.
So what are the reactions on?
Anything I feel like. That's just a channel for me to step outside of the 2K realm, error code. Um,
Yeah,
you
same
know,
here.
yeah, that's just for me to step outside the 2K realm. We might have to go get rid or something. Yeah. Um, oh, yeah, all the way out. That's crazy. But yeah, I spent so much time doing 2K. Just created a channel, like focus on basketball and all that stuff I discuss in the channel. Yeah,
Yeah. Well, so how much years college ball you played?
four,
4 years.
four. Yeah.
What was that
Two
experience like?
first 2 years was really hard because I was in a junior college in North Dakota and the cold and even breathing up there was tough. But the next 2 years in Alabama, in Faulkner University, way better. All right, way better. First 2 years was an adjustment phase, you know. But I mean, I wouldn't replace, like I wouldn't kind of change anything, to be honest with you. I had to struggle those first two. All right.
Was it hard coming from the Caribbean? Or
The
was it like
hardest
a
thing, the hardest thing is I think because we got up there, it was me and Len Win who started off, who got up there the first time. I got Len Win. Um, the hardest thing was breathing because I think the air not as clean as what we used to in the Caribbean.
right?
So my chest was burning up for the first few months. But as far as everything else, it wasn't much. I just had to get used to certain things. We came up on that George Lee Cup for Hillbong says, so we are kind of used to them hard training. They used to,
Yeah,
that's when people used to really train hard back in the day. You know what I'm
yeah, yeah.
saying? So it was
George
easy.
wasn't easy with that.
Yes, exactly. So it was one of them type of mentality coaching. That's the kind of system was up there. So it was easy to kind of adapt.
All right.
Yeah, man.
You want to try that? What's that court over by the like the shopping mall?
Yeah,
Adidas.
yeah, we could try one. Yeah,
All right. I'm gonna head over there. You got that invite just now?
I'm here. I'm right here.
I see with the mask on, the wolf mask.
Yeah, Coyote.
All right, all right, all right.
Yeah.
Cool, cool. So how did you get started with content creating?
Well, I started odd enough with Call of Duty, right?
That's
While
my
I was
game.
in, well,
No, I said that's my game.
yeah, while I was in college, right? I used to watch a bunch of Call of Duty YouTube videos, right? Montages and stuff like that, right? And I found out that these people make money from that. So I was like, yo, I play this game so much. I could probably do this, you know. But when I was in college, I was broke, couldn't afford the equipment and stuff like that. So I always kept that in mind as I played games over the years. Right.
All right.
So when I came back, I think they put me somewhere else. I know. You might have sent me an next invite.
I'll wait
Um,
until I reach the court.
yeah. So when I came back, first thing I did, first paycheck, was bought a capture card. That was it. Started cheap equipment, very cheap equipment, and I started learning how to editing. Very important. start learning about audio and all that stuff. I start practicing how to use Photoshop, how to create thumbnails, all that. Because you gotta learn all that if you're a content creator. You could outsource it, but it's better if you learn it. Because I tried outsourcing some stuff and you never really get that quality, you know.
Yeah, because you know what you want out of it.
Exactly.
So
exactly.
if you learn that stuff yourself, then it's easier for you to put your idea on the screen.
Exactly. 100%. You know, so I had to learn to edit all of that stuff, you know what I mean? Songs, even like color, how color affect people and all that stuff. Yeah.
Nice.
So,
All right. I'm on the Puma court.
All right,
by the mall.
send me a real quick. I think they put me in a different thing already.
I got you.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you basically you're like a one-man show.
Yeah.
Recording,
I do
editing.
everything. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. How hard was it to learn like the software on your own?
I mean, the best thing about YouTube is they will make stuff very easy for you to understand. You know, you just pretty much have to follow along and keep following along until, you know, repetition is the best teacher. You know what I'm saying? So you keep following along until you get it and it becomes muscle memory. So, yeah. So it's just going over a lot of YouTube videos a lot. Is literally going to school again. You know?
Yeah, I mean? YouTube is a good teacher.
Yeah. And weird enough, the way how I was wasted by Pimoco, right? The way how I was introduced to YouTube is by me having a lot of struggles in pre-calc in college.
Right.
And I didn't understand what the professor was teaching, and I just kind of went to YouTube and looked over the problem, and there was someone breaking it down way easier than the professor. So that was how I was really introduced to YouTube in probably like 2007 or around 2007 or around that time. Where's that Puma cord?
This is like in the back of the shopping center, the shopping mall.
All right, I know it's all right, cool, got it now. Because they put me somewhere else in your space. That's crazy.
Yeah, that's 2K.
2K come with a lot of problems.
Oh, it's like right behind the Puma store.
Yeah, that's right. Let me see. I hope we're on the same one. Now, let me see.
So, being a content creator, is it as rewarding as you hoped it would be?
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
It is. It's a lot of work, though. It's a lot of work.
I would imagine, especially for one person.
Exactly, because it could probably be easier if I outsource some stuff, but I do every single thing. You know, recording, editing, everything. All right, let me step on that code real quick.
Before we start playing, what's the if any, was the drawbacks of being a content creator from the Caribbean?
A lot, like you won't be able to kind of money. Mm-hmm. The banks, way more difficult to get paid. You know, like literally till this day, I can't really get direct deposit to my bank and stuff like that because you'll just lose too much money in wire transfers and all that type of stuff. And I think you have to have like a US account and all type of a lot of restrictions.
All right.
You know, so I literally have to rely on my credit card. You know, I have to put money on my credit card and stuff like that. I think that is one of the biggest challenges, figuring out how to get paid. And that's after you grow to a certain amount. The next thing is being able to kind of collab with people.
Right.
You know, being in the, and it have some content creators in the Caribbean, or in Trinidad, but in my field, not that much.
Not that much.
Nah.
You've met up with some of them?
Nah, that's it. You don't find that much. Mostly, like I collab with people from the US and stuff like that, you know. So that is what the biggest market is.
What's some of the names of people you've collaborated with here in the US?
Shakedown 2012, J-Eazy. There's have a lot of people. King John 2K, Drive Turkey when he was back in the Call of Duty days. A lot. I'm deep in the 2K community. I'm deep. You know what I mean?